Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Old Guy Firewood. If this is your first time here, I really do appreciate it, and I'd appreciate it if you go ahead and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so that you'll be notified when I post new videos. I really do appreciate being here, and for those of you returning, thanks so much for coming back. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. And anytime during this video, in the lower right hand corner of the video, you'll see a little Old Guy Firewood icon and or logo, and you can go ahead and tap that, and that will subscribe you also. But today we're out here. My main wood yard is back behind my house, behind my shop, but I've had tree service folks bring wood in, and it's a little bit hard to maneuver back there. I can get things back there with my tractor, but I've allowed them to dump up on the front of my lot. But it's really gotten a little bit messy, and as you drive into my house, when I'd like to have it looking good, unfortunately it looks a bit of a mess. So today we're going to work on cleaning that up a little bit. But let me show you what I mean. As I said, this area up front of the house, at the front of the lot, has become kind of a staging area for my landscape business. Got a couple trailers here and a little bit of mulch left over. I've got a big pile of cookies here that need to be picked up and put in the cookie bin. Got a little bit of split wood that I'd worked on last week. And over here I've got a bunch of oak logs, and I think there might be a couple maple in there, maybe a hickory or two. And got some big old rounds over here that need to be cleaned up. But as you can see, it just looks a mess coming in here. What I want to do today is get all this cut up to length, bucked up to length. And I started on this pile last night and got quite a bit of it done. But there's still some logs in the back here. I want to go ahead and get those bucked up too. These big logs here, I might not get to bucking them up today, and I may move them back to the back lot with the tractor, or I may go ahead and buck them up another day. But yeah, it's a mess. It doesn't look good. And with the Pro 28C and the Husqvarna 550 XP, we're going to see if we can't get some of this cleaned up today. All right, got a few loose cuts here I want to clean up. These tongs are great for picking buck logs up and moving them around. I'm not sure what brand they are. They might be Husqvarna, but they really save your back. Good for loading on the wood splitter too. All right, I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and get this 550 XP cranked up, and we'll buck some of these logs. cherry in here too. Don't get a whole lot of cherry around here. I like it because it dries quick, and as a recreational wood, it really burns great. Time to get the wolf ridge in position. That should be pretty good right there. Go ahead and get an IBC tote. If you watched my last video, this is the same IBC tote that we used as a man lift. Had it strapped to the forks, and Jose got up in there with the trimmers, and we went down the driveway and he trimmed all the low-hanging branches. If you haven't seen that video, take a look at it. It's a real good way to use an IBC tote. Of course, as I say, we used it for that in my last video, and here it is, going to be filled up with firewood today. So I'm going to go ahead and load up these few splits that I had done last night, and then I'm going to reposition the IBC tote at the end of the Wolf Ridge splitter, and we'll start splitting up those rounds that we cut up today. This maple is going to make some great bundle wood. It's been cut since, gosh, I don't know, last winter, I guess, in log form. And of course we're just bucking it up and splitting it now, but I can tell from the weight and from the sound of it that it's pretty dry already. And it'll be ready to go. If it isn't ready already, it'll be ready within a month for sure. Great campfire wood. Get these few splits loaded up, and then we'll move over and start splitting on those rounds we cut up today. I think I'll go ahead and put the 4-way wedge on here. One nice thing about the Wolf Ridge splitters is you can change these wedges pretty easily by hand. They're just as heavy and sturdy as they need to be, but you don't need You don't need a loader to to take them off and put them on. Big advantage. Guys, I'm going to take a little break for lunch, but I think we got a good, probably about a third of a cord of wood split up here, and have quite a bit more to go. More wood here than I thought there was, but as I say, I'm going to take a break for lunch and come back and split the rest of that this afternoon. I really want to thank you all for being here today. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already, and I really do appreciate it. Real close to 700 subscribers, and want to hit that milestone, and then of course the next is going to be 1,000, and when I hit 1,000 I've got plans, a real nice giveaway for a couple things, and so keep watching, and after I do hit 1,000, I'll mention in a video how we're going to do that drawing for the giveaways. But at any rate, as an old guy, as I always say, keep moving. I'm going to keep moving this afternoon. I've got quite a bit more to do here to get it cleaned up the way I want it. But as this. I'm going to grab a bite to eat and then come back out and work on it. But right now I'm going to go ahead and take this tote and take it back to the wood yard and stack it with the rest of the wood that's drying. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you.